Now into this attack, Mikko Hypponen is the chief researcher for F-Secure. He joins us now from Helsinki via Skype. Mikko, thank you for joining us here. As you know, a number of high-profile companies and organizations were hit in this attack. Now, these are groups that should have significant IT resources and IT departments. So why is it that they became so vulnerable?
The common thing about the victims is that they are typically very large organizations with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of workstations. And that's a typical environment where it's hard to patch. When you have so many different systems in such a large geographical area, it's hard to issue the update in time. The update in question was released in mid-March, and now it's mid-May, so it might take 2 months for big companies to issue the updates.
Now, it's end of the working day Monday here in Asia, but still midday in Europe. Do you think this ransomware attack will get worse as this day progresses, or has most of the damage been done?
Most of the damage has been done because the original version of WannaCry is no longer spreading further. What we are seeing happening right now is that it's now been 3 days since a big part of the victims got infected on Friday, and the payment people are supposed to pay, it's $300 for the first 3 days, and then it goes up. And we are now seeing an uptick in the amount of victims who are actually paying the ransom. The number right now is that 196 victims have paid up the ransom to these criminals, and it's unclear if it actually works. We haven't actually heard or confirmed from anybody that they've actually gotten their files back after paying the ransom.
So you're reporting an uptick in the payments of ransom as a result of this ransomware attack. Is that the reason why this attack took place? It's just for the money. And also, who do you think carried it out?
Ransom Trojans have been a major headache for the last 5 years. We are actually right now tracking over 110 different ransom Trojan gangs, and this is just one of them. With WannaCry, we actually have no information where these are coming from, who's behind it. Most of the other gangs we have been able to track down are coming from Russia or Ukraine, but also from Japan, from the Netherlands, and so on.
So these are criminal organizations. You call them gangs who are behind these type of ransomware attacks. Do they have specialist computer skills, or do you not necessarily need high-level cyber skills to carry out an attack like this? They
need enough skills to understand how to encrypt your files with strong enough encryption that you can't decrypt them by yourself, and they have to understand cryptocurrencies, because the real megatrend which made all of this possible is the fact that now, for the first time, the criminals can collect the money without getting caught. We can't easily follow the money as it's moved from real-world currencies into Bitcoin.
That's right. Very significant point that you added there. They're asking for Bitcoin because it's very hard to track down. A final question for you. You know, it's been a while, Mikko, since we talked about a major sweeping global PC virus scare. Because you know that these days the dominant computing platform is mobile. So are our smartphones next? Are smartphones also vulnerable to ransomware attacks as well?
You're absolutely right, Kristie. I believe the last time we spoke about a outbreak of this scale was during Configure in 2008, so almost a decade ago. And these old-school massive outbreaks have really gone away. One of the reasons why we don't see them anymore is that when you try to make money with malware attacks, which is what most of the attacks today are, it's not really good for your business if you become front-page news. And I believe with WannaCry, the original authors didn't think it would spread this far. It probably became too good, or too good spreading vector even for themselves, because now the authors of WannaCry are the target of a global manhunt.
All right, Mikko Hypponen, thank you so much for letting your insight once again to us right here on Newsstream. Take care.